Shedeur Sanders has been named the backup quarterback this weekend of Dylan Gabriel against the New York Jets. And also, Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland went crazy today against a fan that was in his comment section doing a live radio show. And also, it's talk that Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, a former Cleveland Browns player, has brought his name up being the next head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Man, oh man, oh man. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Let's get this party started. Let's go. Got it on my mind, yeah. I never. Listen, Shedeur Sanders has been named QB2, the backup quarterback to Dylan Gabriel against the New York Jets this weekend. That means that Shedeur has been looking good in practice this week so far. And you can tell by the way he's been moving out there. You can tell by him warming up with the first team offense, the tight end, the wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy. For the first time that I ever seen, Shedeur Sanders is ready. Time will tell. I'm ready. I want this smoke. It's Dylan Gabriel's struggle. Will the offensive coordinator, will the play caller put Shedeur in? I just want to know, will Tommy Rees use Shedeur Sanders if Dylan Gabriel struggle and the offense don't put up no points against the New York Jets? The New York Jets, probably the worst team in the NFL right now, and you can put the New Orleans Saints in with them, but the Cleveland Browns ain't too far behind them. This is a must-win game that Dylan Gabriel wants to go out and prove to the coaching staff, his teammates, and the general manager, and their owner, that he's that guy. This probably be DG last game. You put it down in the comment section. Is this DG last game quarterbacking for the Cleveland Browns against the New York Jets this Sunday? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm telling you, if things don't go right for Dylan Gabriel and his offense, this is going to be his last game. You can bet that. They coming out for bye. You got a new offense coordinator. You still can't push the ball downfield. The offense still can't score no points. Oh, yeah, this is it for you, big dog. This is it. You better go out there and make it count. You better go out there and make it count, because you got a lot of your so-called people that was in your corner during the offseason. They don't turn their back on you. Mary Kay say you ain't it. Tony Grossi say you ain't it. You got Cleveland media have said you ain't it. DG, you ain't it. They want to see Shedeur. The fans want to see Shedeur. The media want to see Shedeur. I'm telling you, I want to see Shedeur. I'm ready for my dog to get out there and show us what he got. I'm ready. Because PPF, that's PFF, they don't put out their mock draft. They don't put out the mock draft for 2026. And they got Cleveland Brown picking number 6 for a offensive lineman from Utah, Spencer Fano. That's where they got Cleveland predicted to draft next year during the NFL draft. They're going out for the offensive lineman, and then at that 15th pick, they going out to take the wide receiver for Ohio State, or the wide receiver that used to be with Colorado at Arizona State. So that lets you know, it's just a mock draft. They looking at Shedeur as the future quarterback going forward, at least next year for the Cleveland Browns. So DG, hey, your career just may be on the line. To me, you're not a backup. To me, you're not an NFL franchise quarterback. To me, I think this is it, big dog. Once that rookie contract is over with, I think that's it for Dillon Gabriel because he don't have the intangible to be a NFL quarterback. You just don't. All right, I got to move on. Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland. Boy, this dude went off this morning with a fan in his chat on YouTube about Shedeur Sanders. Rizzo said, boy, you don't tell me who to who to root for. I root for whoever I want to. Tony Rizzo stood up in that paint and said, hey, Shedeur Sanders is my guy. And I ain't running from it. He been my guy since day one. Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland. Play that clip.
Let me take issue with a guy who probably doesn't understand. Mark Pothoff says, Rizzo, we are all Browns fans, not just Sanders fans. Yes, Mark, of course. I don't know how old you are, Mark, but I've been rooting for the Browns for 60 years. End of conversation. Okay.
Also, Rizzo,
but I'm also allowed to root for certain players. You know, I also root for Luke Whippler. He happens to be one of my favorite players because he's a center from Ohio State. When he gets in there, I'll root for him. I'm allowed to like someone and the Browns, dude. Like, what is your problem? If you don't like Shedeur, you, and fine, that's great. I do. Enough. Enough already with this. Like, I'm not allowed to root for somebody. Go to hell. Jesus, God. I'm turning this chat off.
ESPN Cleveland, Tony Rizzo, letting you know where he stand when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. I'm with you, 100. I'm with you, 100. W12 in the chat. We with you, Tony. We with you. We know you ain't never swayed and jumped ship. We know you been a Shedeur guy. You and G. Bush, we know y'all been a Shedeur guy, just like me. And that's why I rock with you. Stand up in that paint for Shedeur. Stand up in that paint for Shedeur because guess what? He going to do the same thing once he hit that field. If he hit that field this Sunday, you ain't going back to DG. We ain't worrying about no Deshaun Watson. We ain't worrying about nobody in the draft next year. When Shedeur get his shot, he going to be ready. Stay ready. Stay ready. Shedeur Sanders. Stand up in that paint, big dog. Stand up in that paint. That was Tony Rizzo talking about. You don't tell him who to root for. His guy is Shedeur Sanders. All right? Hey, got to move on to the next one. Deion Sanders, could Coach Prime be the next head coach for the Cleveland Browns? You got former Cleveland Brown players putting it in the atmosphere already. Oh, yeah, they talking about it. You already know Josh Creel and Dixon Hansford. Oh, they talking about it. They are talking about it. Listen to this clip of them talking about the possibility of Deion Sanders being the next head coach for the Cleveland Browns. Play that clip.
She gonna say Deion Sanders.
You already know I was gonna say Coach Prime.
Lord have mercy.
What would that look like if he was coaching the Browns?
I wouldn't have a problem with Prime coming in here.
I wouldn't either.
I would not have a problem with Prime coming in here and taking over this team.
The problem wouldn't be Prime, it would be the owners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They not gonna like Prime.
They won't let the
'Cause
cage
Prime
bird
know
sing.
what to do
Yep.
and know what it takes for these guys to get where they need to be.
Yeah.
I don't think the other owners would like that.
And not just
Don't respect
that.
them too much?
Not just that. I think
And
his
if I'm
confidence.
on Prime, I'm guaranteed at least 5 years.
His confidence kind of offends other people.
Yeah.
He would be a strict coach as well.
Yeah.
Guys wouldn't, mess around. He's not a player's coach.
No.
He's a be on time or you gonna be gone type of coach.
Former Cleveland Browns player saying they wouldn't mind Deion Sanders being the next coach of the Cleveland Browns with Shedeur Sanders as the quarterback. Boy, that would be some nasty work. That would be some nasty work because you can just watch the tea leaves that's what's going on now. All of a sudden, after this loss against the New England Patriots, that Sunday, they came back that Monday, met with the owner. The owner sat down with them. The next thing you know, coming out of that meeting, Kevin Stefanski gave up play call. He turned it over to Tommy Reese. And now, all of a sudden, you start seeing videos of Shedeur throwing to Jerry Judy and throwing to the tight end David. We haven't seen that all year. All year. And now, they top guy, they top strategy officer left and went to the Major League Baseball team, the Colorado. Is something going on? Is something finna happen? I'm just saying, family. I told my neighbor, he asked me, what you think going on? I said, who you think gonna be the next person that the owner listen to? I said, he's already done it. They already done it. That's how I was thinking until I saw this video of him with Deion. I said, Andrew Berry gonna slide up in Paul D. Possessor position. Kevin Stefanski gonna move up into Andrew position as the general manager. Tommy Reese could be the next head coach. That's what I told my neighbor. I said, it's already done. Why everybody out here wondering what's going to happen next? I said, they showing it to you right in front of your eyes. They ain't got to have no press conference. They showing it to you. That's just my take. How do y'all see it going to happen? Or you think they going to clean house? Or you think it going to stay just like it is now? Andrew Berry going to get a promotion. He going to be the strategist. He going to be the go-to man. Kevin Stefanski, they ain't fired him. He ain't won that in a year. He's still there. He moved on up to be the general manager. Head coach, Tommy Reese. But we're going to see. We're going to keep our eyes on that. All right? Hey, once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. Hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you like to continue to support the broadcast, you can cash out me, you can super chat, or you can just simply join the membership. Anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Once again, I got a live show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on back and hang out with me. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good time tonight. Got one of the best chat rooms on YouTube. That comment section will be lit tonight. So come on over, check us out. I promise you, we won't hold you long. All right? Hey, once again, see you later on tonight. Peace.
Wizard.